You are turned on to Midwest Outdoors magazine. Since 1967, helping people enjoy the outdoors. Sponsored in part by Rapala Lures, Shakespeare Ugly Stick, America's strongest, most sensitive rod, Northwest Ontario, Canada, Abu Garcia, quality rods and reels for life. This week on Midwest Outdoors, bass action and more with Rainy Lake Houseboats. The Rapala kids take over the show and get it done. And we join the crew from Beam Outdoors. It all starts right here, right now.
Mr. Mad Smallmouth.
Not in a good mood. Nice fish, big one. Big one to start.
And we got a double.
Oh, no way. We're 20 casts into the morning. I got a giant smallmouth bass on a topwater Rapala, and Billy's doubled up on it with a, was that a husky jerk? This is what coming to Rainy Lake is all about right here. Double headers of multi-species in the spring of the year. Beauty smallmouth on an X-Rap pop. Probably about a 17-incher. In Voyageurs National Park, Rainy Lake, Minnesota, right near International Falls. In today's segment, I'm joined by a good friend of mine, Billy Doherty from Rainy Lake Houseboats. We're doing spring multi-species action for Rainy Lake. Let's get started, folks. This is gonna be a fun segment.
So Roger, they call this work for you, having to come up to Rainy Lake and do some springtime, May, June fishing?
Something I look forward to every year, Billy. Love this lake, love the fishery. There's just a myriad of water you can throw at up here. Endless bays and islands, backwaters and channels. And action for really the big three game fish in Minnesota: walleyes, smallmouth, and northern pike. Gonna bite twice, Billy. Same fish. This is that one that rose up on Billy's topwater. And this is a great way to catch smallmouth, Voyageurs National Park, in the spring of the year when they're up shallow like this and you get these calm conditions. You want to talk about fish that eat a piece of plastic, little Trigger X craw. When an angler throws a topwater lure up in the shallows and you have those fish rise up, you'll catch a ton of fish on topwater. But the ones that rise up and don't bite, you throw a piece of plastic in there, and that's the result right there. Smallmouth bass in the sun.
Ah, there he is. Ah.
You another one?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
Yeah, obviously when these bass are shallow like this, they're real susceptible to topwater.
Oh, you know, in topwater, Rod, it's so much fun. It's, you know, people like to watch bobbers. Well, this is way better because they eat these bobbers. But I'll tell you, you can come up here at this time of the year, catch these smallmouths. You see the walleyes we're catching. Pike, it's the best time of the year you can come for shallow water action.
You know, a houseboat vacation is a great idea for a family or a group of friends, a group of couples that want to get together, and you bring your cabin up into Voyageurs National Park with you. So rather than experiencing this great fishing and then having to go back, you know, miles by boat to a base camp every night at the end of your fishing trip, your cabin's up the lake with you. You know, with today's gas prices, that's a great option too. You're already up the lake and you don't have to burn as much boat gas during your fishing day. You can also run right back to the houseboat if you want to take a break from fishing. You know, throw something on the grill, go down the water slide, get the bonfire going. It's kind of nice to have your cabin up the lake with you, especially in a fishery as amazing and beautiful as Rainy Lake in Voyageurs National Park.
Nice fish. You know, Roger, there's a reason to be here. Look at this. This is a hog.
Big fish.
Unreal.
No, that's fun.
That is a dandy.
Yep, and like you're talking about, when they're up tight to shore like this, you can catch them so many different ways. Numbers and size, look at that. That's what Rainy Lake and Rainy Lake Houseboats is all about right there. Let me show you some of the lures that we've used today to catch these fish. For our crankbaits, you know, Billy was throwing that tiny torpedo. That was a deadly bait. X-Wrap pops, skitter props, and skitter pops also caught fish. For some of the jerkbait fish, you know, we used number 10 and number 12 Husky jerks. The glass purple sunfire was good, as well as that new Helsinki shad color. We caught a couple fish on the scatter wrap minnow. And that swimming grub, those Trigger X swimming grubs were real good for the walleyes this afternoon. And then of course for our bass that we found up in the beds, we threw a lot of soft plastics at them. Some Trigger X probe worms and little craws, as well as a little black hair marabou jig. There's lots of different ways to catch fish here on Rainy Lake, but these are some of the lures that work well for us today. This seems to happen every time we get in a boat together, Billy. Some unbelievable fishing and some beautiful weather.
Absolutely.
Folks, if you're looking for a May or June vacation, consider Rainy Lake and Voyageurs National Park. This is a great place to go fishing, and the way to do it is on a Rainy Lake houseboat. Billy, if folks want to reach you and get more information, how do they do that?
They can reach us at www.rainylakehouseboats.com or call us at 1-800-554-9188.
Folks, I'm Roger Cormier from Midwest Outdoors with good friend Billy Doherty. Thanks for a great day on the water, bud.
Thank you, Roger.
We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors.
All fishermen are created equal. Some just use better fishing line.
Come catch a Crane Lake fish where the road ends and the adventure begins. Explore the incredible opportunities Crane Lake, Minnesota offers. Crane Lake, the gateway to the vast and unspoiled Voyageurs National Park. Start planning your Crane Lake, Minnesota adventure today. Call or log on to cranelaketv.com.
Hi, welcome to Midwest Outdoors. I'm Ben.
And I'm Sam.
And today we're fishing with Rapala on Lake Minnetonka, catching sunfish and crappies. So sit back and enjoy. We just got here about 20 minutes ago, and we've had this out on the ice for a long time. It's been going pretty good. I've been catching a lot of crappies and sunfish and had a pike on, but it came off. Okay, I'm gonna lure him up. All right, here he goes, here he goes. All right, it's a gill. There we go.
Nice.
Catch a lot of these sunfish. Catch some decent ones, little ones. I got some old waxworms on there. It's called chandelier. If you use this little shocker and you put it right next to here, then it'll light it up. So now if I look at it, now it's all lit up. It makes it see it. It makes the fish see the jig a little more better when it gets dark down there. So the little line, so I'm up here and there's one line below me chasing me. When they turn red next to you, that means they're like right on you. And we got one. Oh, come on. Son of a gun. Oh. Sam, thank you. And then, no, he switched around the other way. There we go. This guy's got good color on his chest. I like it. Where's the hook? There. So if I just put my thumb, open his mouth and stick it in, you can see his belly is nice and orange. He's got big ears. It's a nice fish. So long, buddy.
This is a DH custom rod. It's called the Mega Bite. It's a little bit shorter though, and it has a shorter handle. And so it's really good for fishing in ice houses because then your rod's not out here and it's really hard to fish in the holes then. It's a Lucky 13 reel. It's really nice because it has multiple uses. Like using it as a reel, it has drag, but you can also free spool it by just pushing in this, and then you turn that off, you just turn it, and it'll turn off. Then if I wasn't paying attention, I caught a fish and started pulling drag, you just push this up, and if a fish took it, it just started clicking.
Hello, I'm Zach Swanson. I'm the Vice President of Sales at Rapala, and just want to let you guys know how much fun we have bringing kids out here and spending time with kids and friends and family out on the ice. It's just great. A lot of good activity out here. We'll keep things going, but it's fun to get everybody out, and whether you're in a big wheelhouse or you're portable fishing, nice day like today, the sun's shining, it's just great.
Oh, yep, there's one right there. I'm going down to him. He doesn't want it just yet. See if he can chase me up again. Sometimes the fishing here gets fast and then it gets slow. There we go.
That's a good one. There's all the dates.
I hope so. No, it's just it's a pumpkin seed.
It's bigger than the last one.
It's bigger than mine. It's a pumpkin seed. Well, what makes it a pumpkin seed? Do you see all these little dots on his back and on his side? Well, the pumpkin seed is because they have all these little dots on their side. When regular sunfish don't really have all that, they just have like a plain golden belly. These guys have like all these little specks and dots, and that's what we call pumpkin seed.
I kind of like just coming out here, catching a few fish, and then just watching TV and hanging out with my friends. I had some good hole hopping earlier this year. Caught a couple big fish.
Hey, look at you cute little crappie. It's nice. Did you lip him? Oh, you were hardly even hooked. Catch a lot of these out here. It's about lunchtime. We're about to go out and get some lunch. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Ben.
And I'm Sam.
From Rapala, and stay tuned for more Midwest Outdoors.
Get lost in the majestic beauty of northwestern Ontario with Ghost River Lodges. Why fly? Ghost River Lodges offer remoteness without flying, exclusive access to 15 remote lakes, experience fantastic walleye and northern pike fishing in the heart of the Canadian wilderness. You never have to fish the same lake twice. The Ghost River adventure is defined by excellent fishing, scenery, wildlife, and hospitality. Visit ghostriverlodges.com or call toll-free 888-GHOST-RIVER.
This is Saskatchewan. This is Saskatchewan. And this is Saskatchewan.
Download your free guide to Canada's best fishing spots and resorts at fishsask.com.
There you go. Way to go, Luke. That is a big fish. What do you got hooked up today on the show? We're out in South Dakota. We're with Ben and Luke Blegan. They're the pro staff from Beam Outdoors. Luke is hooked up on a nice fish right now. We're going to give him a hand. Oh, he's had a bigger head than I thought. He got himself wrapped up. Beam Outdoors is based out of Watertown, South Dakota. So we're out here to enjoy some of the great fishing, some of the water that started their company. They got a full line of ice fishing products, and we're going to show you them all today. Catch some more fish. There you got him. Way to go, Ben. Give you a hand. I was going to get baited up, and we got another one of them runners. What do we got? Ooh, nice walleye.
There we go.
Give you a hand.
All right.
That right there is we're after.
Nice.
Northerns are fun, but the walleyes, that's a
what
sweet
we're
fish
looking for.
there. And we were mentioning Beam's got a whole series of ice fishing products, and one of the most unique things you can find with them is they have a light that is built right into the rod. Now you can charge up your glow jigs with it. That's real popular for walleye fishing back in the crappie houses. Central Minnesota guys Love charging up glow jigs. You'll never lose this one. It's always right there in your hand.
Well, our beam ice rods come with 6 super bright LEDs. Perfect for charging your glow jigs. They also work great for low light conditions. If you need to see inside your shack, or even at night when you're around, it doubles great as a flashlight. It's invaluable to have a light right on your rod right there when you're charging your jigs. There we go. He was coming fast. I knew he was ready for it.
Yeah, another nice walleye. Oh yeah. There we go.
All right.
Again, what we're after. You know, another great feature of the rods that you don't see is the ability to change blanks. There's a lot of different options in the rods, and there's actually 4 series of rods that Beam Outdoors has.
With 25 interchangeable blanks, and it's super easy to change these out. All you got to do is just go ahead and twist them out, twist back in a new one, and you're back on your way fishing. Whether it's right from walleye to bluegill, or from bluegill or perch back to walleye, it's that simple.
Now you guys got 4 different series of rods. Now 3 of those series actually have the lights built right into the blank, but the 4th one is the metalhead. That is one of the most sensitive rods I've ever fished, Ben.
Our metalhead series has a rod blank with an aluminum that extends all the way through the handle, and what that does is that increases the vibration and sensitivity of that bite. Just like all our other ice rods, the metalhead series also comes with interchangeable blanks.
Now today we're out chasing walleyes, so we're using more of the spinning reels, but you guys have come up with some great reels and some great panfish setups. This is the Pro 21, but you guys came up with the Elite 21, which was actually an award-winning reel.
You're right, Greg. Our Elite 21 panfish reel is a straight line reel. That's our top of the line, that's machined aluminum. We have what Greg is holding there, our Pro 21, which is just a step down. They both have 2.1 wraps to 1 full turn, 1 full crank of the handle. Our entry level, or our 3rd straight line reel, is our Fire on Ice series, and that's 1 full wrap to 1 full crank of the handle.
This type of reel really eliminates the line twist that you get when those bluegills or the crops are going around a circle. That's one of the big benefits there. You know, today we're comfy, cozy inside here, but a lot of times chasing them panfish here outside, and one of the products you guys have is called the Jiggin' Mitt. Actually a handy little device on a real cold day out on the lake. Besides some fine fishing rods, these guys have come up with some great new lures. Today the hot one's been the jerk fish, smaller spoon, got some great colors available in it. The rip fish is a larger type of version, a little heavier lure. Actually, you can bend it so you can get some different action on it. All of their lures have some real sharp, razor sharp red mustad treble hooks on them. When you go into the panfish end of it, they've got the pan hammer. That's been really popular, brand new lure. And then for more of the traditional pan fishing, you've got the beam bugs, some great color selections, heaviest tungsten jigs on the market, some extra sharp hooks sure to put fish on the ice for you. Got him. Snuck up on me there. That one come on the jerk fish. Didn't even hesitate, stuck them just like that. It's prime time coming, you know, we're nice and cozy in here, but I think we should be hardcore anglers and step outside and see if we can pop a couple more right at the end of the day. What do you think?
You're right, Greg. Let's take a trail outside and see if we can get a couple more.
Get that out of the way. That looks like there's some shoulders there, huh?
Yeah, there is.
That's always such a good feeling. That fish comes up and these walleyes are smacking too. They are not messing around. When they take a look at that spoon, they decide to go.
Ben, get ready.
You gonna do the honors there, Ben, for me?
I sure will, Greg.
Yeah, let's see that one. Ooh, look at that girl,
there
huh?
you go.
Beauty. That's an awesome fish, Luke. I tell you what, that's a great time. We've caught a lot of fish out here just west of Watertown where Beam Outdoors is located. They have got some great products, the lights in the butts to charge up them glow jigs to catch fish just like that. Change those blanks out anytime you want just to match up to what you're pursuing. Obviously, these lures are catching some fish, that's for sure. If you're interested in Beam Outdoors products, you want to look up beamoutdoors.com. I want to thank Ben and Luke Blegan for joining me on the show today. I'm Greg Jones, and Midwest Outdoors will be right back. Great job, man. That's the way to go.
Welcome to Leech Lake in Walker, Minnesota, your world-class fishing destination with a small-town feel. Walleye, bass, pike, and panfish swim in our waters, and our friendly community will warm your heart. Leech Lake has 195 miles of shoreline and some of the best family-oriented fun in northern Minnesota. We have a bustling downtown and over 30 resorts and hotels in the area, so bring your family and your friends. Hiking, biking, fishing, shopping, and more await you at Leech Lake. Start planning your trip at leechlake.org.
Are you finding it harder and harder to spend time with your family? All you need is the right place to reconnect.
Big walleye, Dad.
Got it. Here we go. This is fun.
Northwest Ontario, your place to reconnect.
When ice fishing, it's really crucial to select the proper rod for jigging, whether you're fishing panfish, perch, and walleyes. I like to talk about a couple different rod actions that's going to make your day on the ice a lot more successful. The first rod is what's called, this is a Beaver Dam glass noodle rod. Super lightweight. As you can see, it's got a really nice taper on it. A glass rod, you do not have to attach a spring bobber to this because the tip is so soft it's going to show you that really light bite when you're fishing small jigs or panfish. The second type of rod is one of my favorites. It's a carbon fiber rod with a real fast taper and a super light rod. When I'm fishing real aggressive jigs and spoons all day, this rod will not wear you out. The third rod, and something that's really unique, is what's called a titanium tip stick. And what makes this rod so different from any other type of rod on the market is it's got a built-in titanium wire, as you can see. If I want to fish a small jig or a real small spoon and the fish are real finicky, I'm going to simply pull this spring bobber out and it's going to detect a real light bite. If I want to fish a lot more aggressive and the fish are biting more aggressive, I simply slide this titanium spring bobber back in, it locks in with a magnet, and I can fish. And also, this rod is great for storage. I'm never going to bend my spring bobber anymore because titanium is bulletproof. That's a titanium stick. When you're fishing, make sure you choose the right rod and you're going to have a successful day on the water. I'm Matt Pachanich with Beaver Dam Ice Fishing Products, and that's your Midwest Outdoors Tip of the Week.
Hi, my name is Jessica Nyberg, and I'm one of the instructors at Bill's Gun Shop and Range, and this is your Midwest Outdoors Tip of the Week. I highly recommend first-time shooters, or anybody for that matter, you got to get yourself a great pair of ears and eye protection. I personally recommend some of the Sonic ones. They tone things out, especially if you're into hunting. We offer a wide variety of eye and ear protection. Go to any of our 3 locations or check us out on our website. This is Jessica Nyberg, and we'll see you at the range.
Hi everybody, Al Linder here. Hey look, I really look forward to sharing some things with you about me on the cover, the January issue of Midwest Outdoors. See you there.